Welcome to the Three Parallels podcast with your host, the Dr. Branch, where we rediscover who we were, embrace who we are, and make room for who we're trying to become. The content of this podcast is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only. The information shared, including any materials linked to this podcast, is not a substitute for professional advice, therapy, diagnosis, treatment from a physician, therapist, coach, or other qualified professional. The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed are my own and do not reflect any of those organizations or affiliations that I may be connected with. This podcast is designed for edutainment purposes, which is the blend of education and entertainment. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. Gator Talk. Gator Talk is the post-show Q&A session for the podcast. Every Friday, let's get ready to take the Three Parallels podcast beyond the episode. Join me, 9 a.m. Pacific Time, 12 p.m. Eastern for Gator Talk, our exclusive post-show Q&A session. Kick back, relax, step into the living room, a space for open, laid-back conversations with your hosts, me, Dr. Jason Branch, and fellow listeners. Let's break it all down together, what resonated, what hit home, and what's shifting in your journey from who you were to who you are and who you are becoming. It's real, it's raw, it's Gator Talk. Don't just listen, join the conversation. See you Friday. The Gator Scales Journal. It's game time. The Three Parallels podcast just leveled up with a powerful new resource for your journey and transformation. Introducing the Gator Scales Journal, your personal guide to shifting you from who you were to embracing who you are and to recognize who you are becoming. This isn't just a journal, it's a game changer for your growth, mindset, and evolution. Click the link to order your copy today or check it out on Amazon. Take ownership of your progress and don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and comment. Let's get to work, baby Gators. Are you stuck in the trunk of your own car, watching life pass you by? It's time to slide into the driver's seat with a licensed therapist as your co-pilot. Whether it's your first time in therapy, you need a push for growth, or you finally ready to invest in your mental wellness, I got you. With over 20 years of experience, I help people move from who they were to embrace who they are and make room for who they're trying to become. Therapy with me is real, raw, intentional, authentic, and of course, hilarious. Let's break some cycles together, shift your mindset, and unlock your best self. I'm on the passenger side messing with the radio, holding the map up, and we're going wherever you would like to go. Give us a call today at 404-436-2540 or shoot me a text to book your free consultation. Check us out on the web at www.drjbranch.com. Look forward to connecting with you. Have a great day.
There you go. There you go. We're shooting. All right. So yeah, one thing I kind of wanted to run by you today is I have like the list that you sent out to me for community kind of people to build with. I drafted an email, just kind of like, hey, like you said, like this is who I am, this is why I'm reaching out. So I just kind of wanted to run that by you and kind of get your okay.
Yeah.
Like I know you mentioned it, but like, is it okay to mention like, hey, I was speaking with Dr. Branch and he referred me to you?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
sweet.
So just know, whether like, even if it's somebody that I haven't connected you with, use the
Mm-hmm.
same email. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Use the same email, take me out of it, because this is how you start that. So, with my community or my connections, yeah, it's important for them to know, but
Mm-hmm.
for those who you may cold call, same rules apply. So make sure
Same
you
rules
give
apply.
yourself, yeah, yeah. And
Okay.
also, I appreciate you asking and getting feedback on this. And just know that whatever you feel and what you think is best when it comes to communicating or communication, go with
Mm-hmm.
that. Go with it.
Okay.
Go with it.
Yeah, I will.
And when you go with it, whatever you get back, take that to be whatever you need. For example, say for instance, you send an email out to a mentor or faculty and they notice something, they say something, hey, like, hey, you did this or you did that in your email. Then you get to
Mm-hmm.
decide, hey, do I want to change my email, how I send emails, or does this work for me? But I got
Mm-hmm.
somebody share it with me. 9 times out of 10, nobody's checking your checking your grammar or anything else on your email. And this is
True.
just
Yeah.
another thing, and this is
Mm-hmm.
normal. Miles, no, no, know that this is normal,
Mm-hmm.
and um, it's another weight that we carry. And I
Okay.
need you to know this, man. There's so many layers
Mm-hmm.
to this stuff. We can talk about
Mm-hmm.
it all day. We can't even get past the email right now. Like, that's what we're on the E just sending the email, because
Uh-huh.
there's so much weight with that, especially
Mm-hmm.
sending it to somebody at the
Mm-hmm.
level that I'm on, as doctor this or that, or provost or chair. It's a big
Mhm.
deal. We view it that way.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, ain't nobody checking for that. And for
Okay.
anybody who is, if they're looking out for you, they're going to give you some feedback.
Okay.
So instead of trying to make it perfect, make it you.
Mm-hmm. Make it
Ooh,
you.
that's so
There you go.
far. Ooh,
That's a
that's
good
so
one. Yeah,
far.
that's true.
And try
That's
to make
true.
it perfect. Make it you. Make it Miles.
Mm-hmm.
Yourself. And by making it you, you're letting them know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Are you seeing the thing?
Yeah, that's true. Like, I guess, like, for example, like, you're right. Like, there's that intimidation, I guess you could say. Like, obviously, like, I want something they have, you know what I mean? Not something they have, but like, I want that connection. So it's like, I want to come across as, you know what I mean? Like,
So what,
professional in a
let
sense.
me ask you, what makes you feel as though you're not?
Probably I have the confidence. I think it's just the intimidation factor of like me reaching out to them for the first time. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. So this is anxiety. This is stress.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is stress. So I guess
This
like
is go
yeah,
ahead.
for
Go ahead.
example, I have like I wrote out like an email template like dear, and then one of the resources you gave me. I hope this message finds you well. I'm currently working on a research project and would greatly value your insight and expertise. I was wondering if you might be available for a brief Zoom or Microsoft Teams meeting, parentheses, approximately 15 to 20 minutes at your convenience. Your perspective would be incredibly helpful in guiding some aspects of my research, and I appreciate the opportunity to ask a few questions during the call. Please let me know if you're open to connecting, and I'll gladly coordinate a time that works best for you. Thank you for advance. I know that I left out. I know, like you provided me the resources, so I didn't know whether to incorporate if that was okay or not to incorporate. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Like they're tell me more.
Like just saying, I was referred to you by Dr. Branch.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Okay.
fine. Just
Okay.
curious, what would make it not okay?
Um, because I have a relationship with you and I know who you are and how you operate and your MO, I know it. I know the probability of it being okay was, but I've also had like professors and like people that are like, but don't, you know what I mean? And it's just like,
Okay, okay.
okay, yeah,
All right, so this is
yeah.
so good. I love when we talk. Okay, I love when we talk
Uh-huh.
because I'm just able to offer a different perspective. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just that's one of the biggest things I can give you a different perspective. And this perspective comes from being on this side of the game. It's a game. It's a game. Whether it's regular
Mm-hmm.
Monopoly or Monopoly Junior, it's a game.
Yep. There you go.
So being on this side of the game,
Mm-hmm.
what I share, the perspective I share with you is
Mm-hmm.
what I would have wanted somebody to share with me when I was in your seat. So that's why I
Mm-hmm.
share
Okay.
what I share and how I share it.
Mm-hmm.
So your email is phenomenal, which I knew.
Okay.
I didn't even need to hear it. I already knew. I saw your IFP. Ain't that what it's called? IFP?
Yep.
I saw that. I already know the email
Mm-hmm.
was gonna be good, man. I already knew the email. Come on, man. Come
Yeah.
on.
No.
Research. I already did my research. You've emailed me a few times. I've already done my research.
No.
I
Yeah.
knew it was gonna be fine. It's gonna be
Uh-huh.
good. It's gonna be fine. That's a phenomenal email. It's a great email.
Uh.
And there are people that's going to value it and appreciate it and rock with you, and there's people that's not. It has nothing to do with you. I
Mm-hmm.
need you to know that now, not 20
Mm-hmm.
years later.
Mm-hmm.
The point of this is let me share me with people, and the people who want to build with me or give me an offer or take me up on my offer, that's somebody I get to connect with. Once I
Mm-hmm.
connect with this person, I get to decide where do we go from here.
Mm-hmm.
I decide that. So they can
Mm-hmm.
say, man, this was a great conversation. I hope you got what you need. Have a good life. I'll see you at a conference or I'll see you in hell.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Right? Right.
Uh,
Or the other opposite could be, great, thanks for doing this, blah, blah, blah. If I can help you on your journey, blah, 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 whatever you need, make themselves, whatever. There's one way or the other way, or a lot of things in between that we don't know anything about.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So your job, ooh, this is good. Your job isn't to figure that out. Your job is sending the damn email.
I know.
That's it, Miles. Just have to send the email and let it be. Let it be. That's
Yeah.
it. So I'm giving you this now because I wish I got it. You have no idea how many emails I've spent hours on trying to make it perfect, make it right, and make it this or that. For what? For somebody to say, okay. For somebody to ignore it. For somebody to say, see you in hell. The hours, the agony. I don't want that to happen for you. I don't want that to be for you at all. Yes, so this, agonizing over trying to make it perfect when the point is to get it out. And my challenge to you is get it out to as many people as you feel moved to reach. Could be people that you admire, you see at a conference, you know their work, you're watching their work or doing research. Just reach out, man. Some people will respond, some people won't. Some people want to help, some people don't. Some people, 15 minutes, and you may talk for an hour. You know what I'm saying? I want to challenge you to let go of more things because you're carrying a lot, man. You're carrying a whole lot. A lot of it you carry, I understand, for safety. The other side is based off of perception. It's what you perceive things to be, based off of an idea of a person, not the person. Not the person. It's the idea. Think about it. For every person that I sent you on that list, you have an idea about who they are. You
I
have an
do.
idea. Now, if you go further and start researching what they're doing, who they are, you're going to get a different perspective about who they are. But you will not ever know who they truly are unless they want you to know who they are. And you won't have an idea of who they are beyond what's on paper until you have a conversation with them. You have a conversation with somebody because you're very intuitive. When you converse with someone, you know if they with you or they not. You know within 5 minutes what they're about because you're paying attention. So that's a skill set that you have. Use it to your advantage. And out of the people that I sent you, there may be people you connect with, maybe some you don't. My job, and that ain't for me to figure out. Just like an email. Just like an email. I'm giving it to you because I'm doing it too. I picked 5 people specific. This is inner circle. I picked 5 people specifically that I wanted to send to you for a reason. My reason. Their reason may be different. My number one reason is to expose you to these individuals because they are near and dear to my heart. You know, I trust them. I trust them with my people. I trust them with my mentees. I don't trust everybody with my people. I don't trust everybody with my mentees. I don't. So I'm not sending everybody to everybody. Hell no. Hell, I can't afford it. So if I know you, if I know you have the ability to be a horrible person, nah, we good. If I've seen snake-like tendencies, nah, we good. You won't get none of mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to prevent that. I'm going to create a barrier that it won't happen on my turn. Now, it may happen to you at a conference or workshop or whatever, but if it's up to me, I'm not even sending you in that direction because people may present themselves to be a certain way in public, but in private, it's something totally different. And I learned that from experiencing it. And you're going to learn it too. I'm sorry, you're already experiencing it. You already see it. It's already happening. Now, what can be very disheartening is it's happening to you from people that you don't expect to be that way. It may happen to you from people that's part of indigenous cultures and communities that may shun you. It's like it doesn't make sense. As you mentioned, we're one of one. How dare you? Eat too, Brute? How dare you? But I need you to know it can happen. I need you to know that from your own people, it can happen. And I don't want you to be surprised if it does.
No, I'm definitely not surprised. There's that saying, all skin ain't kin.
Come on.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And it's just because Just because I am one way does not mean that the person next to me who embodies the same cultural heritage as me is that similar. So
Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly.
so I'm very, very aware of that.
Yes.
For better, I guess I shouldn't say for better or for worse. It's a given in a sense, you
Yeah.
know.
Okay.
Mhm.
And to me, that's to stay protected. It keeps you safe.
Mhm.
It protects you as much as you can control.
Mhm.
Now to go further with this, because this is what we're supposed to talk about today. This is what we're supposed to talk
Uh-huh.
about. When you know I love analogies, and I'm gonna use this turtle analogy.
Go for it.
When you're out here being vulnerable, such as in an email like this, you
Mhm.
are like a turtle that's leaving the shell. You
Mhm.
naked and afraid. And I ain't talking about TV show. You just vulnerable, you just out here. Naked.
Yep. Mhm.
And you don't know what's going to happen. So whatever does come back to you, if it's not for your good, for your benefit, can be really hurtful because you're out in a very vulnerable space. You know, say for instance,
Mhm.
you reach out to somebody and they send you a rude email back. That can be really hurtful. Or you send out to somebody that you really want to connect with and you don't hear shit. That can
Mhm.
be really hurtful.
Mhm.
Um, so just know that when you do vulnerable things like this, it leaves you susceptible to experience things at a higher level. So it's more intense. Especially like you
Mhm.
mentioned, some of the people that you're connecting with, like these big time people, there's an expectation, and it can be disappointing. So in these moments, you know, take your hits as they do, but don't take them personal. You're going to
Mhm.
take your hits, you're going to take your knocks, but you don't have to take them personal because 9 times out of 10, no, I'm sorry, 10 times out of 10 has nothing to do with you. It
Mhm.
has nothing to do with you. And a lot of times we make it about us because that's the only rationale we have with no information. So if the
Mm.
person didn't
Mhm.
give information, we gonna create it. It was me. I should have said this. I should have said that. I could have. I should have. No, no, that
Mhm.
doesn't work. That don't work. So when you're doing these type of things, you got to make sure you got your armor on or put your turtle shell on
Mhm.
before, during, and after. I
Mhm.
mean, put your helmet on, put your armor on. Don't take this shit personal. Put yourself out there. That's what you can control. Whatever comes back is what you're supposed to have.
Mhm.
What does it ever don't come at all, it may come later. You know, but make sure you're protecting yourself and not taking it personal. That allows you to keep asking, to keep putting yourself out there. Think about this. You just gave me this. The reason you were hesitant to send the email from the beginning is because of what you've already experienced.
Mhm.
This is what made you gun shy. Like, I don't know shit. Because you done got some shit already. And
Mhm.
you don't have to take that with you because it
Mhm.
doesn't serve you for where you're trying to go. And where you're trying to go, you need people to help you get there. How you think I
Mhm.
landed in your life? Random?
Yep.
No, it
Nope,
was random.
not at
No, it wasn't
all.
random at all.
Yep. Mhm.
My producer of the podcast, Maestro said this, man. It just always rained for me where they were like, you know, sometimes when you're moving in a certain direction or going a certain journey, uh, God will give you destination helpers, people that's placed
Mm.
in your life to help you get to a certain place. They may
Mhm.
stay with you for a while, they may get you to that place, no, whatever the case may be, but that's always going to happen. I feel as though you and I both have been placed in each
Mhm.
other's life for that. So
Mhm.
know that the people that think you didn't work to get me, you didn't do nothing to get me, but show up. You know what I'm saying? And look what you
Yeah.
got, man.
Mhm.
I get excited about the things I talk about. I'm
Uh-huh.
geeked about it, you know.
Uh-huh.
And you got this just for being you. I didn't choose you. I didn't get assigned to you. Like I didn't pick you. You were assigned to me. Like this is the guy. This is who you sharing the news with. Okay, cool. I got a
Mhm.
name and a school. That was it.
Mhm.
We were supposed to connect, man. So take that. This is your evidence. This is your evidence. Take that and give yourself permission to just be.
Mm.
Just be, Miles. I mean this, man. The email is phenomenal. You needed another run at it. The email is phenomenal. It's good
Uh-huh.
because
Yeah.
it's yours. And I know you took time and a lot of cognitive energy to curate it because you wanted to make sure it was right.
Mhm.
There is no right or wrong. I mean, if you want to use APA formatting, okay, that's fine. But who created that?
Uh-huh.
That don't look like you.
Mhm.
Is on the sandbox and want us to live on the sandbox when you and I live on the beach. Come on. Here we go. Here we
Yep.
go.
Mm-hmm.
You speak the way you choose and do that. We speak differently than everybody else. Why does my email have to be like it's coming from somebody else? And this is me now. This is 20 years later. I just started speaking authentically in my emails this year, 2025. I started in 2024, but I'm speaking. This is how I talk. Now you don't have to don't do this. You might need 20 years. Don't do this. But I've moved away from, oh, it has to be this or that in my email. And it's like, nope, I'm communicating. Can you understand what I'm communicating? Yep. Is it grammatically correct? Depends on what day it is.
Yeah.
Haven't been the best writer. Never claimed truth to that. Been a horrible writer my whole life for the most part. Got this station though. Dr. Brands though. How your boy? Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna shut up. What else were we supposed to talk about today?
No, that's pretty good. Yeah, I think so much of my life has just like revolved around academic validation. Um, and just not only academic validation, but just the deep-seated anxiety that I'll never live up to my full potential. And I think that in combination with kind of like I said, being one of one and feeling like I am people's first exposure creates like this almost unhealthy pressure within myself. And it's like rather than sometimes I feel like I don't do it, rather than it's like doing it out of doing it to prove a point because I feel like I can't fail.
Yeah.
Rather than, and I don't know if that's like borderline like my own thing or if it's borderline like generational trauma also being just like a minority male within today's society, you know what I mean? Also trying to make my own space. I think there's so many factors that just go into it where it's like if I fail, I'll make everybody that looks like me look bad, right? And I'm the only one in this space that's doing this, and I have to be on my A game no matter what. And so because of that, it makes me feel like everything has to be like that. Like this email has got to be professional, right? This email has got to be this has got to be this has got to be this, right? Because especially like in more so like reaching out and forming like because I don't want to be the person to speak on behalf of everybody. Or I don't want to be the one that fails and then everybody associates that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yes. Though all of that is real. All of that is the
Mm-hmm.
layer. Like you said, it could be this, it could be that. It's all of
Mm-hmm.
those things and the things that you may not even be aware of. It's all of
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a lot of pressure.
It is a lot of pressure, yeah.
And to break it down simplistically, we talked about 2 plus 2. Did we talk about that? Okay.
Yeah.
So 2 plus 2, 4, 2 plus 5. Same thing, right?
Uh-huh.
It's facts and beliefs. So
Yeah.
what you shared is based off of a belief. Because how can you
Mm-hmm.
speak on the behalf of an entire population of people,
Mm-hmm.
alive and gone? How?
Mm.
What? What?
See, and I think that's the part I get caught in because being like connecting with you, it's like I really appreciate it because there's a fundamental understanding, right? And it's like you said, like I will not like I know that I'm not able to do that, and you know that you're not able to do that, and that's just because we come from something. We come from it, right? But there's not a lot of people that are in this sphere and positions of power that are like us or are like me. You know what I mean?
That's
So,
real. It's
yeah.
real. And it's not going anywhere. It's not going
Mm-hmm.
anywhere. But we are. Oh my goodness. We
Yeah.
are. Miles, this is where you are right now.
Mm-hmm.
This is a blip on the radar, man. This is a
Mm-hmm.
blip. Small, very small. And you because of your vision, you know where you're going to go based off of how far you can think. It's a
Mm-hmm.
whole nother world that you ain't even thought about that I've seen that you're
Mm-hmm.
going to be in that you don't even know
Oh.
exists yet.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would challenge you to put your energy towards instead of towards this belief that we alone have the power to change racism, systematic racism, oppression, and all beliefs and biases, stereotypes. These folks have had this longer than we've been alive. What makes you think you can change how somebody thinks about you outside of being exactly who you are, to let them know who you are? They can have an opportunity to look at people differently. They can have an opportunity. If they can't have that, if I'm spending so much energy trying to be like them, oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's true. It's such a daily, like, push and pull. It's so exhausting.
It is,
But
but it doesn't have to be. It
yeah,
is, but it doesn't have to be. I'm gonna share this real quick. How you doing on time? You okay on time?
I'm like all the
Okay.
time. I mean, I gotta bounce out here 4:30. I don't know what you be looking like though.
Okay. All right. So about 15, 10, 15 minutes. 10, 15
Mhm.
minutes, we'll go over. So about a year or so ago, a really close friend of mine, who's also a doctor, he got his doctorate in physical therapy. So he does the medical side. He does physical, medical, I do mental.
Mhm.
And we were talking about just privilege and racism and just being black and being who we are at the top of our game, and we're surrounded by people that don't look like us, and how
Mhm.
we spent most of our lives accommodating other
Mhm.
people instead of living with the audacity like everybody else around us.
Mhm.
Audacity podcast episode, make sure you check that out. For those listening, check it out.
Mhm.
So moving with audacity. So when we
Uh-huh.
start shifting to moving with audacity, that changed things. So I developed this term called black privilege, which is used, a lot of different people use black privilege, but how I describe black privilege is the privilege to come from, to experience all the things that we've experienced as people of color, specifically black men or people, to
Mhm.
get to here, and
Mhm.
then to be here at this level in choosing not to assimilate or to conform,
Mhm.
but to let people know who I am and who I'm not. That's privilege. Because
Mhm.
every person of color, especially black people, don't have that privilege because of the
Mhm.
beliefs of I'm not allowed. I don't
Mhm.
challenge, I don't question, I don't make noise, I don't do that. I code switch, I gotta make sure everything is perfect. Imagine all the shit that you went through just to get here, and then you add more baggage by trying to be somebody you're not to appease other people. That doesn't matter. When it comes to an email or whatever the hell you wear, doesn't matter. I see you based off of what you look like. And I'll
Mhm.
take my perception and it will become reality until I'm exposed to anything different, which could be me. And when I come in, it's a black unicorn with a gold horn. Everybody know. Everybody know. Oh, he different. Yep, because I'm me. Miles, you don't have to take 20 years to do this. You don't have to take 20 years to get here. I don't want you to take
Mhm.
20 years to get here. It's a privilege to be this authentic. And I
Mhm.
earned it, man. I earned it from that basement work that I had to do to become this version and give this to you and whoever else wanted. Because we don't have to live this way anymore. We did.
Mhm.
We did. Our parents did, and their parents did. And that's why they gave it to us, to keep us safe.
Mhm.
However, this isn't the same time as those times. That's
Mhm.
privilege. I
Mhm.
have the privilege to get a PhD. Got one. Oh my goodness. You know what I'm saying? There was a point in time in life
Uh-huh.
we couldn't get a PhD. You couldn't even get in school, let alone
Mhm.
PhD.
Mhm.
You know, W.E.B. Du Bois, a first black PhD at Harvard. He told them the pleasure was theirs. Like, y'all had the privilege of having me here. The
Uh-huh.
audacity.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm
Really.
saying? He said that. Du Bois said that. What am I talking about? You know? So that takes practice, for you to practice becoming a better version of you, a healthier version of you that chooses not to carry the excess weight based off of previous beliefs. It's a
Mhm.
lot of extra weight. We don't have to carry it anymore. And how do you let some of that baggage go? Is to take more risk within reason, within safety, security, and protection.
Mhm.
What's a risk? Let me send the email out to the best of my ability and not overanalyze it for 3 hours.
Yep. There you go. You got on
Real
the
good.
dot. You know me too well now.
you. I've been there. I've been there, man. You know what you could have did with that 3 hours? Do you have any idea?
Tell me about it. You know me too well. You see right through me.
It's okay though. I see you because I see me. I was the exact same way, man. I had the same beliefs, same idea, because I'm going into space one of one. One of one. I want to make the best impression because if I fail, we all fail. I believe the same thing. The reality is, if I fail, I just damn fail. It's only
this is true. This is true.
There's other black men with masters, there's other black men with doctorates. I didn't let the community down.
Yeah.
I just like to be honest, man. I like to simplify complex things. And this stuff is complex. There's so many layers. But when we break it down to the facts, it's hard to continue to carry these unhealthy, unreliable, unreasonable beliefs. You don't carry them as much. So my challenge to you, your life work this week, I'm giving this to you this week. Every email, how do I cut my time in half? Every email. I'm talking about everyone. From sending it to a damn vet or the damn president of the university. How do I cut down on time? Meaning, how do I be more authentic? Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good.
That's true.
Let me be more honest.
Yeah.
I'm giving you my people. Specifically. And you know I'm a handful. You know they a handful. They don't give a shit what your email say. What they care about is, here's a student who's reaching out for support. I have something they're interested in. Branch told them about me. Let's go. Let's go. I can't see anybody that I sent you saying, no, I can't see it. I can't see anybody criticizing you or critiquing you. I can't see it. General encouragement, nudge, yeah, maybe. But I don't see it, especially I don't know damn email. I don't know email. So, but don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. Take what you experience. And now that you already have everything set, today is the day you send it out. Today is the day. You got confirmation. You heard it from me. You got supervision. You got mentorship. Send it. Send it today. I mean it, man. I ain't playing. Send it today.
I'll send it today.
Even if you schedule it for Friday, send it today. Send it today. Miles, I know you. I know you.
You do, man.
Send it today. Because why am I waiting till Friday? Reason am I saying Friday? Oh, they busy and they this. It's an email. People checking when they get ready, not when you want them ready.
Yeah, this is true.
Send it today. Send it today. And watch what happens. Watch what happens. I'm telling you, man. I love my folks. And I'm not going to send you anybody that I don't love, respect, value, that can't offer you something. Everybody that I connected you with has something to offer and they don't mind sharing it. They don't mind. And it's important, to ask. Whatever needs you have, whatever questions you have, ask. Don't assume, ask. Also, the more vulnerable you choose to be, the more vulnerable other people may be. Again, as we talked before, make sure you have safety and you feel comfortable in that. But when you share when you're dealing with people that got you, they share themselves. When you're dealing with people that may not, they're not going to share that much, and that's an indicator. That lets me know we can't build. We can't build. If we do build, it's going to be probably a Motel 6 level, 2 stories. That's all we can build. But some people, you can 20, 30 stories. We going, we moving. Like you and I, when we build, 30, 40 stories up. We up here. We are. We can see things differently. And that's how you begin connecting the dots to people that you can roll with. Because even those people that you connect with that you can only go 2 stories with, that's still 2 stories. That could be a research project. That could be somebody who's connected to somebody else. That could be tickets to a Laker game. It could be It could be whatever. You know what I'm saying? Letter of recommendation. It could be anything. We can't go too high, but we have enough to go where we are right now. And then you have people on the 30, 40, 50 floors where they will give you everything, man. Everything. And it's a spectrum. It's a spectrum. So you get to determine where you want people to fit. Like everybody don't need to be your mentor. Everybody don't need to be your mentor. Some people just need to be a damn friend from afar.
Oh, I definitely feel that. Yeah. Holy moly. Yeah, this is true. Okay, well, those emails they're going out today.
All right, let's go. No, let's go. Yes.
Heck yeah. That's so great. Thank you so much, Dr. Branch.
Always, always, always. So now that I gave you a few, I want to challenge you, find you 5. You know what I'm saying? Look at different schools, different programs, just people that look interesting. You know, people who are doing research similar to what you want to do research on. Find you 5 and send the same. Just take me out of it. Send the same. But before you take me out of them, I would love to see who you came up with. Send them to me because you never know. Like it's only 2 degrees of separation in this profession, so I may not know them. I may know of them. I may know somebody connected to them. So whenever you get to that place, send me what you got, and I may know somebody, which means an introduction is warmer than a cold call. Okay, so just know that. Word to the wise. Anytime you can get introduced to somebody, it's a lot more effective than a cold call. Because the introduction is this person had this. Say for instance, Linwood. I talk about Linwood all day. If I send you to Linwood, Linwood is connected to me, and because of the value that me and Linwood's relationship is, he knows if I'm sending him somebody, take care of him. He already know. We ain't got to ask questions. As soon as you say, yeah, Dr. Brand sent me 20, 30 stories up.
Nice.
I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. More often than not, people will give you everything because they're connected to me, and I give a lot. So much so, when I ask someone else to give, shit, buckle up, buttercup. Buckle up. You gonna get hit in the head with a honey bun. I'm telling you, they're gonna tear you up, man. Because they know what I'm about and who I'm about. You know, they know my passion, they know my energy, they know my integrity, they know what I bring. And when you know that about a person, and that person sends you somebody, man, that's greater than to me, it's greater than anything, you know? Because now it's a triage, it's a trio. Like, because here's an example. This is so good. Oh man.
Go for it.
Now this is, I'm finna hit you in the head.
Go for it.
My wife, Mia. Mia's a counselor as well, licensed counselor educator, got a PhD, the whole 9. Mia and I met at ACES in Seattle, 2018. Linwood, my mentor, was Mia's mentor as well. He was mentoring me and her at the same time for years, and we never knew it. We went to we all end up going to the conference at ACES in Seattle. Linwood introduced me to Mia, and the rest is history. My mentor introduced me to the woman that I chose to marry.
That's pretty powerful, man. Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you. It was an introduction. And because it came from Linwood, I'm like, I know she good people. I'm gonna send me anybody. I know she good people.
Yeah.
So he connected me with her, like, yo, she doing similar research that you want to do. You know, she working on her dissertation at UNT, but he laid the table out. We connected. Rest is history, man. Through a relationship. I gave her so much value because Linwood told me about her. Now, if Linwood would introduce to, maybe a different ballgame. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But that already gave her stock for me. Linwood wouldn't introduce me to just anybody. Like, he introduced me to a lot of people, but how he chooses to introduce is different depending on the person. Again, 2 stories, 20 stories.
Yep, 2 stories, 20.
If he ain't laying the shit out, oh man, we might do some research together. We just gonna have a drink tonight. That's it. That's what we gonna do. We ain't finna build a lot. We ain't finna do that. So he lets me know, from the introduction. But if it's like, yo, Branch, this blah, 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 blah. Oh, shit, we finna build. We finna build. Now, let me go another step further. I'm gonna shut up. I promise. I'm shut up.
Go for it.
So that was my wife. That's my life. That's my wife. Like, we got kids. Like, that's my wife. He introduced me. Now, to go a step further, Mia went to Cal State Fullerton for her master's. She went to UNT for her PhD. Mia's mentor, Matt Ingram Carlson, when we moved to California, he found out she was back in Cali. I met Matt through Linwood again. So Matt was mentoring Mia. Matt knew Linwood. I was introduced to Matt from Linwood, and then I was reintroduced to Matt from Mia. So, because there's all this connection. So when we moved to California, the same time we moved to California, Matt was looking for adjunct at Cal State. And he said, yo, do you or your husband want to teach in the fall? I asked her, do we want to serve? And she was like, nah, I'm gonna take care of the kids, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, shit, yeah, I do. Let's go. I've been teaching her ever since.
Nice.
Relationships, man. It rules the world, especially this profession. So I'm finna teach my third year at Cal State this fall. 3 years. From one introduction. Like, so Matt, like, oh, you already connected with Linwood. You married Mia. Oh, you good. Come on. I didn't even interview. I didn't interview. He was like, here the syllabus, this what day I start, man. Let's meet up for coffee and talk about it. I'm telling you, man.
That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah.
I'm sharing this with you because there are some amazing people in this profession, man. Some amazing people. There's some horrible ones too. Don't get me wrong. That's more. But when you get connected to really good people that really value and respect us as humans and who we are and what we're doing, it's life changing, man. My life has changed because of this profession and because of the relationships that I have. So that's why you need to send an email today.
Yep, this is true. Yeah, I needed to hear all this today.
I got you every time. Every time. Questions, comments, concerns, thoughts, rebuttal, anything.
Well, nothing. I think the power of relationship is that's it. It's power. It's powerful and it's awesome. And yeah, everything you said hit home, and definitely is something I needed to hear and process and think. And it kind of, I feel in a better place now going forward. So
good to hear, man.
Yeah.
As I shared last time we talked, give yourself permission to be you, man. Give yourself permission. Like, it's okay to be me. I may not be everybody's cup of tea, but I don't have to be. I don't have to be. And that's how you can begin to let go of some of the baggage that you no longer have to carry. You know what I'm saying? This whole email life now, from here on out, you're not carrying that baggage no more. I mean, you may still carry it on your own, but you know the difference between the fact and the belief, because you are a professional. Oh, you're professional, man. You don't make it to a master's program not being professional. Ooh,
this is true. Yeah.
Oh my, I just want to talk about facts.
This is true.
Statement card, your personal statement. Because you can't get in the program without one. Why? Because we want to see how you write. And that alone lets you know you're supposed to be here. Fuck an email.
Fuck an email. Heck yes, I got this argument.
Much love, man. I'll see you later, bro.